Hey guys,
What's up, guys?
it's that time of week again.
Yep.
The Walking Dead,
Welcome to CorpseCast.
episode 3 of season 4. This one is called Isolated.
Yeah. Was it isolated or isolation?
I think it was Isolated.
Oh. Well.
Anyway, this episode finds that everyone who was in cell block D, cell block D is infected,
Yeah.
and it's spreading to some of the people who are in C.
So.
Even I thought it would be a little while before one of the main characters caught it.
Yeah.
But so far, one A-list character has caught it, and there's another B-list character that's caught it.
Yeah. Wait, do we want to tell them who they are?
Spoiler alert!
Yeah,
If you've not seen the video, do not keep watching.
Yeah.
Glenn is infected.
Yep. And so is Sasha, which is
Tyrese's sister.
So.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Although, I do want to point out that I called that Carol was the murderer.
Yeah.
I knew it.
That was a good call. I didn't think she'd be, capable of doing that, honestly.
I felt she was the,
She surprised us. What I was looking for, because he saw the bloody handprint on the door, and so I was like, oh, so the person who did it has a cut on their hand. So I was looking at everyone trying to see who has the cut on their hand. To
I just figured that it was because she killed them. She had blood on her hands.
I mean, yeah, but I figured it would have meant that.
Also, calling now that the new black medic guy is working with the governor.
That's actually a good call. I'm pretty excited to see it come to play, actually. But at the same time, we know that he's somehow connected to the helicopter
Possibly.
in the thing, unless he's behind the helicopter crashing.
Is something out. It just, the way that he's joining the group makes me very suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Are you hot? Warm?
A little bit. I was earlier in the thing,
I think
but that doesn't have to do with the walking.
I'm gonna crack the window.
Alright, you do that. But also, if you've read the comics, you know that Tyrese has a scene where he gets surrounded by 50 plus walkers in a gym and goes total beast mode with a hammer. We had that scene tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. It in the comics, we don't know that he survives for another issue or so after it happens. They have to leave him for dead. They're like, oh crap.
They made it a commercial break this time.
Yeah.
I thought they'd wait until next episode.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. They would be in the clinic or in the college, and
Tyrese would show up.
And
Speaking of the college,
so
thousands of walkers.
Have we explained why they're going to the college?
To get medicine because people are sick. They're getting antibiotics to help treat the symptoms.
They're going to a vet college by Herschel's recommendations.
Oh man, I figured that they'd show the road covered with walkers. Because it was one of those long sweeping scenes with everybody look shocked and then it reveals, and then I was like, oh, there are 100, oh, there are 500, oh my gosh, there are about 20,000 walkers, and between them,
thousands of walkers,
tens of thousands.
Oh,
so many.
Yeah. So zombies surround the car, and Daryl's like, all right, hold on to something. Backs up, ends up backing over so many that the car gets stuck. He tries to throw it in forward, and it's just spinning tires on walkers. Freaking nuts. Super crazy.
Yeah. This episode I thought was actually kind of slow up until that point.
Yeah.
A lot of talking, lots of Rick coming to his own. He had a fist fight with Tyrese, which
he did. I want to see more of that. How about you?
Yes, I want to see the scene in the comics where they're fighting for leadership.
Yeah.
Because if that's it, just 2 punches thrown by Tyrese, 5 thrown by Rick.
Yeah.
In the comics, we got Rick and Tyrese falling off of a balcony onto the floor and breaking bones.
Yeah.
I want to see that times 10.
Yeah.
But no, Carol is the murderer. I definitely was not surprised by that. So many people are getting sick, though.
Yeah.
The little girls, they're trying to keep Judith sick. I think that Beth is very close to a breakdown. her boyfriend just died. She's doing all this stuff. Everyone she knows is getting sick and dying.
Yeah.
She's like, she can't hold on to her whole stony, sullen thing for forever.
Herschel is putting himself at risk. He went out, because they put everybody that is accessible, so like children and old people, they put them in quarantine. Herschel left quarantine because he's like, look, the doctor's sick, like, our medic guy's gone, like, I'm the only one that can really help. I don't want to sit around and do nothing. So he leaves with Carl, goes out into the forest, gets elderberry plant, makes a tea, which is supposed to help with the flu symptoms, but, like, he went into, like, a quarantine zone where the sick people are, and, like, he's been exposed now. So, after Beth found that out, she got pretty, like, upset. I think, though, the little girl that's been, like, feeding the zombies and, like, was super upset and crazy that one zombie died and her dad didn't.
I don't think she's sick.
I don't think she's sick. I think she wants to go in and see, like, the sick, dead people. Because she's a freak.
She is a freak, yeah. She's not sick. She totally faked that cough.
Yeah.
But the way they set the scene up made it seem very emotional, so it's almost like the show wanted you to think that she actually was sick, and that's kind of tragic. But at the same time, I feel that she's faking it.
So I'm looking forward to next week's episode.
Yeah.
Michonne and Daryl talked a little bit. He said something about her running off all the time, and she's like, look, I'm not just running off. And then later on they talked a little bit more. And he's like, the trail for the governor ran cold. Like, if there was still a way to catch him, I would go with you. But so we know now that, like, they don't really have a lead on the governor. So
Macon, though. I think they're probably going to head to Macon. They made a point of mentioning Macon.
Yeah. So
do you think that they'll resolve the sickness by the end of the mid-season finale? And that'll be like, we'll deal with the sickness this half season, and then something else the next half season?
I think so. That seems like a good... I like the idea of the sickness, but having it drug out over a whole, like, season it seems too much for me, honestly.
Was I the only one confused about the whole, like, we're getting ready, we're going to gas up if you want to come see us? And then it showed Tyrese talking to Sasha, and he was set against, like, a black backdrop, and I thought it was nighttime. Like, whenever, like, they did the whole...
Oh, no, I figured he was in the hall type deal, or, like, outside the hall where...
I was very confused for a second, and I was like, no, it's like Star Trek, they're doing the whole hand through the glass thing. And then later on, Rick's like, is there anything you wouldn't do for these people? Star Trek. The Spocking dead.
Carl, some interesting stuff going on with him, I think. He's becoming less of, like...
Crazy?
Yeah, he's becoming less crazy, more of a boy, sort of. So that's kind of nice to see. What else is happening in the show?
Not a lot. This was a fairly slow episode.
Yeah, it was a pretty slow episode. Not a whole lot happened. So,
I feel like they have to deal with the herd of zombies.
Yeah.
Which makes what happened at the farm look like a toddler's game.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to deal with that. They're gonna have to go in and get the supplies. Rick's gonna have to figure out what to do about Carol.
Yeah.
That's what's coming up in the next episode.
Like, Tyrese can't know. Otherwise, Tyrese will just, like, rip her apart.
Whenever he went up to her and was like, you care about people. Go in and check up on Sasha.
And that face, because, yeah, she, like, made a face and was, like, kind of, like, weirded out by him asking her. So now we know, like...
Right, and that's why she freaked out and did the thing with the water.
Mm-hmm. So...
Yep. I, still am not surprised by that.
I mean, the possibility was still there. I
figured it was either her or the medic.
Yeah. Like, I thought more than anything it would be the medic. Honestly. But.
We're about out of time, so I guess that about wraps it up for this week.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys don't know, tonight was Game 4 of the World Series. Red Sox won.
This is not The Walking Dead.
Just
nope.
It happened at the same time, though.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Bye.
Satanist.